showing up as your authentic self is gonna make you like create what's really meant for you. Because a lot of times we get what's not meant for us because we show up as people that's not. We show up as a version of ourselves that's not us. We show up as a version that's trying to fit in with the people that we're trying to be around, that we're trying to mingle with, that we're trying to network with. We'll change our. You ever like heard the code switch? Like our family real code switch. We go to different places. You go to different areas of the your city, bro. You code switch. You go to a different school. You go to a school that's probably in a low level income, a low income area. You change how you talk and you change how you carry yourself. But you go to a high income level, you changing how you talk and how you carry yourself. You know what I'm saying? So I think you have to show up as your authentic self no matter where you at, no matter if you're a black person, white person, whoever it is, show up as your authentic self. Don't allow nothing, no matter if they rich, poor, whatever it is. What version do you want to be? Do you want to be rich, poor, whatever you want to be, you have to show up as that. Everything you want starts within your mind. Anything that we want starts within our mind. Everything it starts with an idea, and then that idea starts becoming actions. You probably get an idea, brother. You start see something on your TikTok, scrolling on TikTok, you will see a video, be like, bro, this how you do that shit, and then you start doing that shit. Like everything that happened isn't a coincidence. Nothing is a coincidence. Like nothing's a coincidence. I mean, everything that happens for a reason. Like things be happening and aligning for you, and you probably be taking it granted. That's why you have to be aware of what's going on around you. But even like with angel numbers, you ever start seeing 444, 11111, you start becoming aware. You start just becoming aware of reality. You start catching this shit like that, and we start catching those things. The only way to fail is if you give up. Most people give up right before they about to win. I'm reading Think and Grow Rich. It said that in the book. I was like, bro, that's so true. Because most people give up right before they about to reach the top level. Like right before they about to get everything that they want, they'll give up. And you know why most people give up? Because failure. It said failure in the book is something like failure is like it's like a disguise of like temporary defeat. It's like it make temporary defeat look like it's so hard that it's forever. But whole time failure is just temporary defeat. It's just realignment. It's just showing you a lesson that probably this shit don't work, so don't do this shit in the future. So once you start getting that money and you get everything you want, bro, you won't do that shit no more in the future. Once you know what I'm saying, those lessons that you have in the past are lessons for the future. So in the future you don't repeat those lessons. You know what I'm saying? God will keeps giving you the same lesson until you figure it out, until you stop repeating it, until you stop doing the same thing. God will give you the same exact lesson. And I think a lot of people don't even recognize this shit. You've been going through the same cycle for the last your whole life, bro. Since you've been aware, you've been going through these same cycles, bro. God is giving you that lesson for you to overcome that lesson. Once you overcome that lesson, it's gonna be another lesson to overcome. That's just life. It's evolving. It's constantly evolving. I think that's one thing too, because once you start evolving, you start getting better, you start doing better. We will stop working on the things that we want. You have to continue to work on the things that you want. Even like, you got to continue being consistent with what made you get to that point that where you at now. With manifestation, when you manifesting, bro, you got to continue doing what you doing. Like continue manifesting, keep doing those routines, the routine that you had to manifest what you want. You have to continue that routine. You can't stop, you can't lack, because then you get everything you want. But how can you maintain? You have to maintain shit. That shit will leave you just like that. What come just like that will leave just as that fast, just that quick. And we have to understand that. You have to understand that shit. There are no limitations to the mind except those we acknowledge. Both poverty and riches are the offspring of thought. Being a rich person is created within the mind, and being a poor person is created within the mind. Being a good person is created within the mind. Being a bad person is created within the mind. Everything is created within the mind. So if you want to be more wealthy, you want to get richer, you want to start aligning with that frequency of becoming a better person, of becoming a person that carries yourself at a higher level, you have to start carrying yourself, having those thoughts. You have to start affirming yourself, reprogramming your subconscious mind, reprogramming your mind with positive thoughts, and stop feeding into the negative thoughts. You got to stop feeding into the negative thoughts, because you feed into the negative thoughts, you become that negative person. Stop acknowledging the negative thoughts, because once you stop acknowledging the negative thoughts and you stop conforming with the negative thoughts, you stop dancing with the negative thoughts, and you realize that negative thoughts are just thoughts, and that not all thoughts come from you. Some thoughts come from the devil. Like some thoughts, that's how the devil gets in your mind. When the devil play mind games on you, but have you second guessing yourself. It's not trusting your gut. So stop acknowledging those negative thoughts. Start just doing things. Stop hanging around people that's telling you 100 reasons why your shit shouldn't work and not telling you 100 reasons why your shit should work. So you have to stay away from those people. I know y'all be like, people be delusional, but you have to be a little bit delusional. You have to act like you already have what you have. I'm not saying that you have to act like you have $1 million, you got to try to go spend all the money that you already have. I'm not saying that, but you have to carry yourself with habits that $1 million person will have. What would the $1 million version of yourself be? Would the $1 million version of yourself sit there and not do anything or chase the dreams that you say you're chasing dreams? Or is the $1 million version of yourself gonna chase his dreams, gonna do everything that he can in that day to get better and get 1% better that day? You have to start taking those habits of that $1 million self that you see of it. That $1 million version of yourself that you see, you have to start taking those habits, creating those habits. Take the good habits from what's worked in the past and let go of the bad habits that didn't work in the past. Let go of and bring on a new version of yourself. Create a new version of yourself. We're going into 2026, a year of new beginnings. So it's a perfect time to become the best version of yourself. Let's see if you do it. I believe in you, my nigga. Go ahead and go take the risk and become the best version of yourself. I ain't gonna lie, when it start getting this cold outside, this when you just start smoking, bruh. This when you got it. If you don't got like your own apartment, you ain't got your own place, you living at your family house, your mama house, bruh, you just start smoking. Cause it's too damn cold to be smoking outside, walking outside, and you hotboxing the whip every time, bruh. You get tired of hotboxing the whip, bruh. It's too cold in the whip just to even hotbox. Waiting that time, gotta damn near go. You gotta go start the car up before you even go hotbox, bro. You don't even be wanting gas no more. You just want to be sober, nigga. You just want to be in that heat, nigga. You say fuck that shit.